Boz, can you hear me?
Yeah, hey, I didn't get consulted about the intro song, so I'm playing one too. Alexa, play Red Right Hand. Hey, the Peaky Blinders are back. I'm getting fucking.
I was gonna fucking play that, dude. I was seriously was gonna play that.
Find a song with the lyrics Red Right Hand, Peaky Blinders, I'm getting rolling baby.
Well, she heard too much.
I legit was gonna play that, but I've been on a Motley Crue kick, so I ain't gonna lie to you. The fucking Crew, baby. Shane, you missed the opening song.
So you know,
I went with the Crew, baby. Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart.
so yins know that Polly died in real life. Well, apparently she's in the final season at some point. So I don't know if maybe they kill her off or she was alive for the entire fucking shooting of the season. Nobody knows.
She's a terrible character, anyhow.
No, she's not.
I didn't like her character. I hated it.
The show needed her character though.
I don't know.
You may not have liked her character, but it was a fucking character that the fucking Shelby family had to have.
Are you going to be a total fanboy, or can you admit that after at least the first 2 seasons, maybe 3, that show went downhill?
I mean, it did, but I love it.
Okay, so you admit it did go downhill. Shane, do you watch Peaky fucking Blinders? The biggest pussy in the world is Arthur. Peaky fucking Blinders. Did it go downhill, Shane, after season 2 or 3?
Yeah, I believe so.
Right? Yeah, and here's my theory about why that is because they tried to go with that fucking whole Godfather storyline. You know, they were so great. The show was so great when they were just like street thugs, you know, street bosses in fucking England, right? They weren't even they were Irish, but they were in England, right? So
they're not Irish.
Huh?
They're English.
Oh, they are English? So whatever.
Yeah.
Whenever they were just street bosses, that's when the show was the best. And then they went with the whole storyline of trying to get into politics and all that shit. Like, I thought it was just boring as shit.
Hey, Grizz, I have a big announcement.
Here we go. The James Harden...
The beard is here and his dick is massive.
The James Harden suckathon is going on.
Oh my god. I can only fucking have balls that are so fucking empty. Holy shit. When that motherfucker is on the court for the Sixers, it's insane. I've never seen the Sixers with motherfuckers open, except for Ben Simmons. People just leave him open. Holy shit. James Harden gets the ball. He'll start to cut a little bit, and then they'll double team him. Embiid's wide open. He starts to drive, they double team him. He kicks it out. It's incredible. I love having a full court of basketball players on the fucking on the court. It's insane. It's crazy.
The James Harden suckathon. Are we live? Did anyone make sure we're live?
No, sure didn't. Oh yeah, we are.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I started it, so. Yeah, I knew he was gonna have the James Harden suckathon going on.
I'll tell you what, Matisse Thybulle, he's the defensive player that we need. He'll shoot when he has to. My God, having Ben Simmons and Matisse Thybulle on the same team, you just can't do that. You can't do that. And we won that trade 1,000,000,000 fucking %. Holy shit. Fucking Ben Simmons still hasn't even fucking played, dude. Motherfucking, and they said he's not in fucking game shape. How fucking out of shape was he? What was he eating? Fucking nachos and fucking corn dogs the whole time? Jesus Christ. There's guys that get signed to a veteran minimum fucking deal, haven't played in like 3 fucking years, and they fucking play the next game. Ben Simmons hasn't played for fucking half a season. Oh, yeah, I'm out of shape. I need a month to prepare because I'm a fucking idiot and fucking I can't handle pressure.
I think it more goes towards like learning a system. You know what I mean? Like
James Harden learned our goddamn system pretty quick.
James Harden doesn't play by a system. He just gets the ball and he's a black hole. And he does whatever he wants with it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. James Harden was here right now. My asshole could be a fucking mailbox. You just open it up and you put whatever you want inside.
That was big sus. What was that on? That was on, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was. It was whenever they were getting a fucking ride from that truck driver.
Yeah, well, wasn't it Tom Sizemore? It was Tom Sizemore, wasn't it? From
I don't know the name of that fucking guy.
Yeah, he's from Saving Private Ryan. He's played in a bunch of shit. Justin Neese he's still alive. He said, "What's up, guys? I missed you." He's still alive after that fucking Bungles Super Bowl loss. He's still alive. Just health and welfare check on Justin. He's alive. Yeah, you go off. I knew this was gonna happen. Just go on. You want to just keep sucking James Harden's cock for a little while.
Yes, you gotta cup the balls sometimes too.
That's why I couldn't listen to my show on Fox on Saturday mornings. I listened to on Fox and Sirius because this guy's like the biggest Philadelphia homer ever, and I turned it on and I was like, I am not listening to him suck James Harden's cock for 4 fucking hours. So I just put him on Mad Dog Sports.
But LeBron James is getting fucking roasted for that fucking game Yins had where he had the ball at the end. And there was like 12 seconds left, and he was dribbling out the clock. And the double team came over, and he fucking passed it. And they're like, oh, he was fucking Kobe for taking the last shot. That would have been retarded to take that fucking shot from there with a double team on you. He hit Melo over there wide open. Yeah. My only criticism is this. He should have drove the fucking bucket. They were down 1 point. He should have drove the basket. But... I mean, he'd have been a fucking retard to take that shot. He passed it to the open guy.
The thing is, like, I hate the comparisons between Kobe and LeBron. I hate the comparisons between LeBron and Jordan. I don't like them. I've always said this: if you're gonna compare LeBron to anybody, like I'm comparing him to Magic more than anybody else. If I was gonna compare him at all. Just because he's not that type of player. He's not Kobe and he's not Jordan. He isn't that type of player. You know, he's more of a facilitator. That's just my opinion. I think it's a pretty good opinion because I've watched basketball for a long fucking time. And he reminds me more of Magic Johnson than he does all them other guys.
LeBron James is a fucking scorer, though.
But he can. And you know what? Magic Johnson...
He's a damn good scorer, honestly.
No, listen, and Magic Johnson was too. Like, Magic Johnson could score the basketball too. He just didn't. He didn't have to. He had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Cap. He had one of the greatest fucking scorers of all time. And he had big game James Worthy, another top fucking 75 player. Byron Scott, a great three-point shooter, long-time coach in this league. Anyway, do you guys see HBO got that show Winning Time coming out with the Showtime Lakers?
No.
Starting in March. Hey. It's going to be real good. The dude who plays Magic looks just like him. It's fucking crazy. And after that, HBO bought the rights to do a fucking Shaq and Kobe fucking show. They're going to do a show on Shaq and Kobe.
Hey, Grizz. I ordered a fucking Sixers James Harden jersey, and it won't be here until fucking June.
June. So long after you're eliminated
They're
from...
so fucking backed up on James Harden jerseys. These motherfuckers can't get me a jersey until after the goddamn season's over. Fucking assholes.
Why don't you just get one of those beard t-shirts or something they've been selling?
Nah, it's not the same. I need a jersey.
What's up with you, Shane?
Ain't too much, man. I'm here.
What's your hoodie say? I'm kind of liking it. What's it saying?
Fuck your feelings. He wears that all the time.
Does he? Maybe I just don't see it. I don't know. I'm in a different chair today. I don't like this light. This light makes me look like I get no sun. Look, I look like a fucking ghost. Like, I am not that white. What the fuck?
I look way tanner than you.
Like, I'm a white guy for sure, but I'm not this fucking white. I look like a goddamn ghost. Like I'm fucking dead. So nothing's new up with you, Shane?
Not too much. Fucking working, and that's about it. Softball starts again soon.
How
Are
soon?
you still coaching, or are you going to be playing?
I never really coached. I mean, I would coach like first base or third base or something, but I'm gonna play.
No, I because whenever your leg was fucked up, you just kind of had to go there, and you weren't really allowed to play. So I was calling you coach. I was calling you the coach.
Right now, we'll see. We'll see how long. I'm like Big Ben at the end of his career, man. I'm fucking hobbled up at like every game it seems.
Except you're younger. Golf. Yeah, softball season's starting soon already. Like, what's fucking? It's still February, dude.
Oh, I know, but next week we have a scrimmage, and then the week after that we have it's called an early bird tournament. So
You guys
Right
have
around the corner.
scrimmages?
I mean, it's like a scrimmage just to get ready for the tournament coming up because there ain't nobody played over the whole winter. So
God damn, you guys take that shit pretty fucking seriously.
I don't know if I'm going or not. Though.
I never played a fucking song.
I don't know if I'm going to the scrimmage or not because I still play horseshoes on Friday night, and I drink a lot when I'm down there. So unless Jess comes with me and takes me home, then I'm probably not going to get up early. We fucking drive an hour and a half for a freaking scrimmage. We'll see.
I was waiting to go play golf on the golf course, dude. Like, I've been going. I think I fixed my drive. I'm 100% sure I fixed my drive. What I did was, like, I was standing with my feet too far apart. And I was like, just watched a lot of videos and read a lot of articles. And I closed them in. Me and Drew went up to the indoor place today. I hit every fucking drive right down the fucking middle. Not quite as far, but I'm kind of like not over swinging. Like, I would rather hit it 220 right down the middle. You know what I mean? Consistently. Instead of just like going all out and just bombing one, and every once in a while I hit it down the middle 320. It just my scores are way better, and I just try to play down the fairway.
Those indoor courses, they have kind of the same fucking thing, but for archery hunting. And my mom and my fucking stepdad were in this fucking league, where you have like 5 or 4 people on your fucking team or whatever. And the fucking screen will load, and like a fucking elk or something will come in front, and you fucking let it go, and you like get scores for whether you hit it in the vitals or fucking in the head, like different shit like that. And then like it's like a dart league pretty much. Like it goes off fucking points, and you go against the other teams and shit. You know what I mean?
That's actually pretty cool. Like, I'm not a hunter, but I would enjoy doing that, especially if there was a bar and some beer there. Now, is there I'm sure there's no arrows, right?
No, there's arrows. You just put different tips on them.
So what are they sticking into the screen?
No, they don't stick into the screen. It's like a different tip. It's a soft tip.
Oh, I got you. Then it just hits it.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
So yeah, it just hits it, and then the arrow falls down to the fucking.
That actually sounds cool. Like, I don't hunt, but I would actually do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you ever been to the Westmont indoor golf place out here when you were home.
No, I didn't.
I was fucking.
It was good golf season when I was back home. We went out actual golfing last time I was home.
It's nice though, cause like they have this big ass bar. It's a nice bar. They got shuffleboard tables. You ever play shuffleboard? Shuffleboard's fun as shit.
The little like fucking table game with with your fingers.
It's not little. I mean, it's probably like 25 feet long or more than that, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, you slide
Well,
pucks. No, you slide pucks. You slide pucks.
So there's a couple bars in San Diego that had that, but I guess it was just a little miniature version or something.
So when I didn't want to get into Russia and Ukraine here, like I was waiting. I want
to wait for Brady to get
and I was waiting for the James Harden suckathon going on.
Fucking.
I didn't know which one. Me and Drew were arguing this. Which one would you and Brady would have talked about first? The war, or James Harden?
Well, I kind of fucking want to talk about goddamn the war a lot, but I wanted to wait for Brady to give him a fucking chance to get in there too, because we're basically talking about everything that Brady wanted to fucking talk about already. You know, we talk about James Harden, then we get into the fucking war. That's pretty much, you know, that's the meat and the fucking potatoes.
Well, no, he said, listen, he said we never started at 6 o'clock. We literally started at 6 o'clock last week.
No,
I didn't.
the thing was, I fucking, it was me. I was like, at Drew, are we starting at fucking 6:30? And he said, yeah, I'll set it up for Grizz. I won't be here. So I was the first one to type a time in. That's why everyone thought it was going to be at 6.
Yeah, I don't think he paid attention to the time because he
did. I talked to him. I was messaging him during the Sixers game.
Well, he knows we always started at fucking 6 too. No, I meant when you typed that today and said about 6:30, I don't think he didn't really. Well, I'll say he didn't care about the time because he wasn't going to be here anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we always started at 6. So I was like, started at 6. I just assumed it was going to start at 6, and I shared it around. I was like, I'm not going to 6:30, even though I shared it.
Hey, I'll tell you what, though. That fucking Sixers game was easy motherfucking money. God damn it. That made my penis fucking happy. I had $50 on the Sixers -2, and I was just fucking chilling back and getting fucked up and fucking having a good time watching that game. Didn't even have to worry about the spread.
Wait, how was they only -2 against? Wasn't they playing Orlando?
No, it was fucking cocksucking fucking shit stains. God damn it, the Timberwolves.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Timberwolves. Well, they're not that good either.
They're not horrible. They're just in a fucking stacked Western Conference. That's all. If they were in the East, they'd be a lot better. Honestly.
Now you're just contradicting yourself, right, Shane?
A little bit.
It's contradicting. We just literally had this argument last week. The Eastern Conference is so much better than the Western Conference.
It's more competitive, but I think that fucking... I don't know. The fucking Western Conference is more fucking spaced out. Like, motherfuckers... Like, the fucking 6th place fucking team, 7th place team, they could fucking easily end up 2nd or 3rd, maybe 1st before the fucking season's over.
I personally think it's evened out some though, because like the Western Conference dominated for so long, it's evening out a little bit. But the Western Conference, I just think in this day and age, the Western Conference will always probably dominate basketball. The way basketball's set up, you know what I mean? Like, the bigger markets, the better cities to live in. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll tell you what, though. I was pretty surprised that Phoenix came out, and now they're a fucking powerhouse. I would call them, like, a legitimate powerhouse right now. You know what I mean? Like, last year.
Unless you win a championship. You can't be a powerhouse until you win the championship. So,
well, yeah.
They're not a powerhouse.
I'm saying they're heavy hitters. They may not be a powerhouse, but they're heavy hitters right now. You know what I mean? They're
what do you expect? You got Devin Booker. You have another number 1 overall fucking... What was Booker, like a 3rd or a 2nd pick? So DeAndre Ayton was another... He was the overall first-round pick. And then you get Chris Paul. Like, these fucking bozos have picked at the top of the fucking draft for so long. You're obviously going to be pretty decent for a while. But until you win a fucking title, it really doesn't fucking matter. And now Chris Paul's out for fucking 6 to 8 weeks, which may be more. Chris Paul gets hurt a lot too. Like, people talk shit. People talk shit on Anthony Davis. Yo, there's some other guys that get hurt a lot more than Anthony Davis does.
It's just because he plays.
I bet a dude. I don't even know who the fuck it was, but we was playing fucking Warzone, and this dude bet me. He was gonna bet me 1,000. That the Bulls were going to go farther than the Sixers in the playoffs. I was like, you got to bet, kind sir. You got to fucking bet, big boy. So, but he backed down a little bit. He only wanted to bet 200 after I was pretty fucking hyped up about it. But the Bulls, they're literally hanging on by just DeMar DeRozan's hot cock right now. He stopped being hot, and they're fucking sinking. They're going straight to the fucking shitter. They got too many fucking injuries.
That might have been a record on this fucking podcast. It was 20 minutes in, and was for the first time he said something about somebody else's cock.
No, I was talking about James Harden's penis earlier, remember?
Oh, okay.
He pretty much opened up about James Harden's penis.
Shane, what was he going to say just a little bit ago?
What's that?
He was about to say something a little bit ago.
Oh, I said that you just hear about Anthony Davis being hurt all the time because he plays for the Lakers.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. When he would get hurt at New Orleans, you didn't really fucking hear about it.
Right.
Well, that's because New Orleans fucking stinks.
Yeah, right. Do you see LeBron come out now and said that he's committed to the Lakers and like I'd trade his
I think
ass.
that's a crock of shit.
I'd honestly, if I was the Lakers and I was Rob Pelinka this offseason, I would consider trading him.
Hell yeah.
We're the Lakers. We'll always be back. We could trade him.
LeBron's about LeBron. He's always been about LeBron.
Yeah, right. And we got him to right the ship after Kobe. You know what I mean? And we righted the ship. We won a championship, so we got a championship. Now we can rebuild. We got AD. We got AD for 5-6 years. So we build around him. We can get some other fucking players. We trade LeBron. We get $40 million of cap space back. Yo, what do you want?
Hey, Grizz, can you turn on screen sharing?
I don't even know how to do that thing.
Fuck.
Sorry, bro.
Well, I have a big thing that we can fucking do right here. There's a big gambling thing.
How do I do it? Do you know? Oh,
No.
screen share. Hold on. Screen share. One participant can share at a time. It's clicked on one participant can share at a time.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Let me screen share now. Is it good to go now?
I mean, it says one participant can share at a time.
It says it's still disabled.
Let me actually. There's a check mark by it. How about now?
God damn it. Drew fucked us.
Hold
Drew
on.
fucked us.
Hold on a second. Let me do multiple participants can share simultaneously. Maybe the one participant is just from this one.
Hey, so another thing that I wanted to bring up.
Okay, try it now. Try it now.
I was on Snapchat.
The
Okay,
snap
it
face.
works now, but hold on.
Snap
I'm going to
face.
get into that in a second. I was on Snapchat looking through people's stories. I came across Drew's. He said, "There's a picture of him and his new girlfriend," and it said something like, "Hold on, I have a screenshot. I'll read it to you."
Because that boy is simping hard.
Oh, I was gonna ask you that, Shane.
It's beyond the simp at this point. It's beyond that. Let me read you what the fucking screen said. My first concert with my favorite person. I love you with a heart. How long have they been dating? 3 weeks?
Something.
He's already dropping the L bomb.
Things are moving fast and heavy.
That's pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, that's.
man.
I was gonna ask you that, Shane. As soon as you said that, I was gonna say, Shane, how fucking hard is Drew sipping?
Oh, he's
It's
simping
bad.
hard.
He's sipping hard.
Yeah.
Not only that, he relinquished control of his fucking cell phone yesterday. That's something you do.
Oh, I
pretty
seen
deep
that,
into a
yeah.
fucking relationship.
I've been married for going on almost 19 years, and you ain't never seen my fucking wife making be like, "Hack him! Oh, I got a phone!" Like, you ain't ever on any platform.
That's fucking domestic violence cause right there. Like,
That's wild. It's wild how fucking, I don't even know. That's more beyond fucking hook, line, and sinker right there. That's
Young
fucking,
love,
what
man.
the fuck?
Wild thing.
simps
Jesus
hard.
Christ.
Big simping.
If you ain't
Yeah.
simping, you ain't trying, I guess, right?
He simps as hard as he cheats.
Maybe that's why she had his fucking phone. She figured out he cheats at fantasy football. She figured he'd be trying to cheat on her too. She's like, you mean to tell me you would cheat your own father out of a fantasy football win? All right, give me your fucking phone right now. We're checking some things.
I think he simps too hard to cheat that way, though.
Yeah, that's true. God damn, though, that's wild. Already dropping the fucking L-bomb.
Yeah, I seen those fucking messages when I woke up this morning. I was reading in the group chat.
Yeah, normally, I mean, even if you feel like that, you usually don't say that kind of shit right away because, I mean, the chances are you're going to fucking freak the girl out that you're going a little too fast. In my opinion, anyways. I don't ever say I love you within like the first.
You know when to use it. Like sometimes there is times where you would use that to get to a means to
a means to an end. Yeah.
You gotta know when you have to pull that out, regardless if you mean it or you don't.
Yep.
You gotta know, you gotta have some situational awareness and like read the room to see when you should use that.
Some situational awareness. Fuck yeah. Me and Shane's old veterans. We know when to use that.
All right. So here we go here. This is the next thing I wanted to get into. Check this out. First off, I'm kind of mad that fucking Kyle Hamilton is so fucking low. He was projected to be like a fucking number 2, number 3 pick. But here's the odds, right? These are the draft odds. This is for the number 1 first overall pick. Evan Neal he has the best odds, followed by Aiden Hutchinson. Jacksonville has the number 1 pick, so you know they're not taking a fucking quarterback. If they do, they're fucking stupid. So the first overall pick, I don't understand how Kenny Pickett has better odds than fucking Kyle Hamilton, unless Jacksonville would trade that pick away. But the way that last season turned out, there's no fucking way you trade that fucking pick away. In my opinion. I honestly, I'd go O-line personally. You gotta give that motherfucker some time. What do you think, Grizz?
Well, here's what I think. Honestly, if they set them odds, and there's a reason why they set them odds, because they're not in the business to lose money. So obviously they feel that there's a chance Jacksonville fucking trades that pick. Because you can get a lineman there, but maybe you could trade down 6 spots and you can get another lineman you like, and then pick up some fucking assets. So I mean that makes sense. Anyone desperate, anyone that would trade up. First of all, though, I love Kenny Pickett. I love Pitt Panthers. I'm a Pitt
He's
fan.
not a number 1 overall,
right? Anyone that would trade up to draft Kenny Pickett first, like that's a Cleveland Browns move. Like that's a Cleveland Browns move. Cincinnati Bengals move.
New York Green move.
Yeah, Green would do some shit like that. Like, bad franchises would do some shit like that. Desperation. It's a desperation move.
Yeah.
Like, Kenny Pickett literally listed, like, I think in the 20s on Mel Kiper's big board and a lot of other people's big board. Like, 20th overall. Not quarterback.
That's where Pittsburgh is.
I think if we draft a quarterback, it's just stupid.
Honestly, I agree. For the Steelers, you guys just need a draft line. Line. That's all you motherfuckers need.
I would draft fucking O-lineman on every single fucking pick.
Yeah, so would I. That's what I'm saying.
Gotta work out.
Everyone's freaking out. Oh, Mason Rudolph can't get us there. You give him enough time, he fucking can. I tell you what, holy shit.
Dude, he throws a nice ball. Ball.
Even a below-average NFL quarterback, he's in the NFL for a fucking reason. You give him time, he'll get you there.
Listen, here's my thing about this. Like, all them quarterbacks that are in the league or about to come into the league, like, they've all been in elite quarterback camps since they're like 5 years old nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, since they're 5 years old. They're identified early that people know they can throw a football. They can throw a football. And here's an unpopular opinion. I say that a lot of Steeler fans get mad at you about this. But Terry Bradshaw was an average quarterback. He was. He was an average quarterback, but he's in the fucking Hall of Fame. Because the rest of the team, there was Hall of Famers all around him. So my point being, if you build a great line, offensively and defensively, and you're strong on the interior line up front, you're going to be a good football team. It doesn't matter who your fucking quarterback is. And actually,
Yep.
I would argue you would have a better chance if you could build a Steelers-type dominant team like the 70s around Mason Rudolph. He would be better than Terry Bradshaw because he's smarter. And Terry Bradshaw would, like, I watched Terry Bradshaw. He took a lot of dumb chances. He would throw balls.
Terry Bradshaw had a fucking dent the size of my fucking fist in his head.
And he got bailed out because he had Hall of Fame wide receivers like Lynn Swann who could jump up in the air and like a ballerina, and like he had like Michael Jordan hang time and could just hang in the air and catch the fucking ball. He got bailed out a lot.
Arguably one of the it's a top 10 play in football history. Was a fucking terrible pass.
Right. Yeah, you're talking about that Super Bowl catch by Lynn Swann.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
the fucking the goddamn ping pong to fucking Franco Harris.
Oh yeah, the Immaculate Reception. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the Immaculate Reception.
But
That was
even-
a bad pass.
Even that one that Lynn Swann that you always see in the Super Bowl against the Cowboys, that gets replayed all the time. It was basically he overthrew it. Lynn had to tip it up in the fucking air
Yeah.
because he was dynamic in the air, and he could tipped it up to himself and caught it. It wasn't really a good pass. It was a great play by Lynn Swann, who was a Hall of Fame wide receiver. But that's my point, though. Like, Terry Bradshaw was just an average quarterback. You tell Steeler fans that, though, because I'm telling you right now, Steeler fans, for the most part, they're dumb as shit. Dumb
Well,
as
that's
shit.
any fan base, honestly, Grizz. You talk to a Cowboys fan, they'll tell you that Dak Prescott's the top 5 QB in the NFL because they're dumb.
You gonna minimize that my bookie thing or what?
Well, yeah, but yeah, I think that the best odds, the fucking greatest odds, they're on Evan Neal plus 136. He's the favorite to go number 1 overall. He's a lineman for Alabama. And then next is Aiden Hutchinson, but I don't know. How in the fuck is Aiden Hutchinson plus 165? The Jaguars don't need a fucking edge rusher. They need a fucking O-line.
You know what? I think Aiden Hutchinson, I think he's good. You know what I think his
He's
draft...
overrated, though.
But listen, though. Yeah, I'm going to tell you why I think his draft prospect is a little overrated is because of TJ Watt. Right? Listen, I think a lot of people see, like, they want the next TJ Watt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but, I mean, Aiden Hutchinson wasn't even the best fucking edge rusher in his fucking class.
He's all right. I like the dude. He's a first-round draft pick, for sure. I don't know if he's a first 2 or 3 pick. Maybe he will.
What's that
Maybe I'm wrong.
motherfucker from Alabama that fucking had better stats than him but didn't go to the fucking Heisman? Didn't get fucking put in there for it. I forget what the fuck his name is. But I'll tell you what. If the Patriots get Jamison Williams, we're going to the AFC Championship game next year, guaranteed. I'll put money on it. If we draft Jamison Williams that same day, I'll put a check on us fucking going to the AFC Championship game. Because that motherfucker, he might fall to us too with his fucking ACL injury. I'll tell you what, that motherfucker is the next Tyreek Hill. And he can catch better too. It's fucking insanity how good that motherfucker is. I don't understand how he's so low in the draft. I mean, I do understand. It's because he fucking tore his ACL. But,
Right, but he...
God damn.
Yeah, but probably why he's low in the draft because he's not going to be readily available right away.
Well, you still got a bunch of time to build that shit up.
Well, he ain't going to be ready by the regular season. He tore that late, right? Wasn't in the SEC championship game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was in December. Yeah, he definitely ain't gonna be ready for the fucking regular season.
But he'll be ready by like maybe week 4, 5.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know.
If
And
he
that's
if he works hard at the
time.
rehabilitation, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, you know he was rehabilitating the day after that shit happened, bro.
Yeah, that's why like ACL injury when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, that was a death sentence. Like he was
Yeah.
done. He was done. ACL. Now
Plus, he went to fucking Alabama. So those motherfuckers probably get the best fucking rehab services in all of college football.
yeah, well I mean and medicine and technology has advanced since then too. Like I remember when that first change was when Rod Woodson, the year the Steelers went to the Super Bowl against the Cowboys. I think it was in 95, maybe in 95, 93. I remember I broke my big toe because of Neil O'Donnell kicking the wall. But
I always fuck my feet up during Notre Dame games. I wake up the next day, I'm like, fuck, I think I broke my fucking toe again.
I broke my toe, got kicked the wall. But that year, Rod Woodson got shook by fucking Barry Sanders. I know you've probably seen it. He got shook by Barry Sanders in like week 1 or week 2 and tore his ACL. And he was back by the Super Bowl. That's when it changed right there. That was like, people was like, oh, that's not a death sentence. And it's not even like a whole year and a half off of football.
Yeah. So, Grizz, let me bring us back up for you here. Obviously, I would say that Yins are probably going to draft somebody on this page. It's probably not going to be any of them dudes. Who would you like to see the Steelers draft? Or would you think maybe you guys would trade up and maybe have a shot at them guys?
I'm looking at your list there. I just
Personally, if I was Yins, I would really want Kayvon Thibodeau. That guy's a fucking manimal.
yeah, I like where's I don't see him on that list. Where's he at? The Georgia guy,
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
what's his name? Jordan
Jordan Davis.
Yeah, where's he at? Oh, there he is. Yeah, him. Yeah, definitely. Because I seen people in Pittsburgh was like, he can't play all 4 downs. It's like I was like, we only need him for 2 downs. Because if you look on the Steelers' defensive line, what was our biggest problem? Stopping the run. Stopping the run. And I know we had some injuries. But yeah, right. And I know we had some injuries. I know Alualu was hurt. Tua didn't play all year. Had they been in there, that would have been a different story. I know. But if you had a chance to add that guy, and you guys know how I feel about interior linemen, that guy's an animal. Like, I don't need him on 3rd down. I don't. I have TJ Watt. I don't need him on 3rd down. 3rd down long. Because if I have him on 1st and 2nd down, you're probably going to be in a 3rd and long.
Yeah.
So I don't
100%.
need him anyhow. You're not going to run it anyway. Jordan Davis, any kind of interior lineman. Big Grizzly loves the interior lineman. Loves them. Give them all kind of fucking love.
Let me get a beer.
Those are the guys I
Hey,
love.
Shane,
Yeah.
what do you want for the Ravens out of that draft?
The best offensive lineman available.
That's fair.
Or defense. What about defensive linemen?
Yeah, defensive lineman. I would definitely. I mean, whatever's. I would say offensive line, but depending on what's there, defensive line, couldn't pass up. But I don't know. Best offensive lineman available for sure, especially tackle. There's like a top tier tackle there when we're still there. Absolutely.
That's how, dude. I'm telling you, when the Steelers draft offensive or defensive linemen, I get so excited. Most Steeler fans are like, the fucking wasted pick.
Right.
We didn't draft some 4.42 burner out of fucking Louisiana Tech or some shit. That was what that fucking fast guy, that skill guy, like Drew's terrible.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk to Drew. He wants quarterback in the 1st round, and he said that's all we need to be a championship contender. And I was like, wait. Did you watch? So then I told him, I said, Are you telling me Ben Roethlisberger was the problem for the Steelers? Well, no. But I was like, well, how's a quarterback? Then we get a quarterback that fixes our problem. We're a Super Bowl contender. It wasn't our problem. Our problem is anyone who knows anything about football, watch the Steelers. Our problems are our offensive line and our defensive line. And the play calling offense was terrible too, but he might have done that because he knows they can't protect very long.
Well, like, it's the same thing if you fucking saw the Jaguars. They got the number one, the big guy. They got the best quarterback. Guess what? They fucking sucked. Because he had no protection.
Right,
And
but
he just got
that's
fucking
different though.
slaughtered.
Trevor Lawrence was like, that dude's been identified since he was a fucking senior in high school. Is like, you can't pass that up. You can't pass up a Trevor Lawrence. You draft him and then you build around him. Offensive line. You know what I mean? You Trevor Lawrence, you have to draft him. Am I right, Shane?
Well,
you gotta draft. You got the first pick when Trevor Lawrence is, but you have to draft him.
Well, no. So I'm not saying that they shouldn't have drafted him, but what I'm saying is there's a team that just got the number one QB, the number one guy, and they still fucking suck because they have no one to fucking protect them. Look at the Bengals. I don't know how
Yeah, that's right. It's a good point.
Burrow did what he did because he had no fucking time all season, and he almost won the Super Bowl.
Well, because he had good weapons.
Yeah. I mean, his receiving core is fucking
He
ridiculous.
had good weapons, and let's be honest with ourselves. If, and I know, well, they're not here. Neither one of them two are here. But if Tennessee had a fucking quarterback, Cincinnati doesn't get to the Super Bowl. Tennessee beats them,
100%.
right? They had 9
yeah.
sacks. How do you get 9 sacks and lose a football game? Like, that don't even make any fucking sense. They had 9 sacks against Cincinnati that game. And the Steelers don't lose a game. Steelers get 9 sacks. We're not losing.
No.
We're not losing that game.
All right. Well, Brady's not here. I say we get into the war.
Yeah, so it's 6:45 already. He's still in here. He said he thought it was 6:30, so he's still in here. Let's go.
All right. I just need to say, fuck Russia. Hold on. Let me get some.
Okay. We got a prop.
We're getting a proper fucking alcoholic. He went in the refrigerator. We're getting an alcoholic beverage here.
Okay.
Until these Russian fucking pussies can do this right here, until they can go ahead and fucking shotgun a beer this goddamn fast, okay, you can't prove to me that these Ruski little bitches can't outdrink, outfuck, or outfight me, okay? Look. Come on, Russia. You go ahead and send one of them big, beefy, fucking cocksucking fucking Ivans over here. And I'll show that pussy how to fucking do this.
He probably wants to blow him. That's beefy. That was 3 seconds by my count, unofficially.
Woo!
That was 3
I think that
seconds.
was 2.7.
I counted 3, but that was unofficial.
Hey, send those fucking stupid cocksuckers over here. I can outdrink, outfuck, and outfight them. Fuck those pussies.
I like how he said, Shane, did you hear how he said beefy?
Beefy.
I think you want some beefy fucking Ivans or Igors coming over there.
They're a bunch of fucking pussies, dude. Fucking, the Ukraine's giving them a run for their fucking money. Baby.
But okay, so you say they're pussies. Like, how do you blame the soldiers, though?
What?
How do you blame the soldiers, though? Like, I don't blame the soldiers.
Well, no.
I don't blame the Russian soldiers. They're soldiers. They're doing, you know, like when me and Shane were soldiers, we did what the fuck we were told to do. And you're in the Navy, so you do what the fuck. Like if you was on a fucking battleship or something, and they sent you over to fucking destroy some Japanese fucking ship or something, you would do it.
Hey,
even though it was unprovoked or whatever, you would do it, right?
Did you guys fucking see the video of them fucking Ukrainian dudes that are defending that island? And the Russians are like, yeah, fucking surrender. And they were like, fuck yourself. And then they shot the fuck out of him. Killed them all.
Yeah, I shared that in the fucking group chat.
Big balls. The Ukrainians got fat fucking nuts, dude. They don't give a fuck about Russia.
I mean, they're Russians, though. They're basically, they're just a poor man's Russia, though. That's
right?
What they are.
Right?
That is true.
They all speak Russian.
They used to be Russian.
Yeah, Shane's right. Like I don't even understand what's the beef going on there. Someone tell me what's the beef.
When the Soviet Union was dissolved, the Ukraine became its own country, along with those other fucking Baltic states. But the thing about the Ukraine and why Russia is so fucking pissed off about the Ukraine is that they're in talks in joining NATO. And NATO has been creeping up on Russia. Whenever World War II fucking ended and NATO was fucking created, it was said, boom, these are the 10 countries that are going to be there in NATO. We're not going to fucking advance any further. Well, we've been creeping up and up and up and up and up and up. The Ukraine's right on their border. And they've been talking about fucking joining NATO. So Russia attacked them before they joined NATO. So there's really nothing that we can intervene with NATO-wise because they're not in NATO yet. But they were in the talks of joining fucking NATO. And that really pissed Russia off. And plus, Vladimir Putin's got a small dick, too. So he likes to fuck dogs.
Speaking of World War II, we, in my opinion, with Russia, we should have just fucking, like Patton wanted to do, and just fucking kept on pushing right to fucking Moscow after we freaking knocked off the Germans. We should have done it.
Yeah, Shane, that's interesting that you said that because I was talking with someone the other day, and if you watch old World War II docs and the Stalingrad thing where Germany and Russia faced off there and Russia beat them, but Germany had their forces like split in half because they had to protect the east of the western front of fucking Europe too against us. I said that we should have just like when we seen that Russia was like invading or like trying to fucking hold back the Germans from taking Stalingrad and whatever, we should have just been like, you know what? Let's call a ceasefire for a couple weeks or a couple months or whatever and just let Germany put all their fucking forces on fucking Russia and they would have ran over Russia and then we could have dealt with Germany. We would have dealt with Germany. You know what I mean? Like put all their forces and then it would have weakened Germany's forces too because they would have lost a lot of fucking guys, right? But so if they would have just let Germany just put all their fucking forces on Russia, we should just call a ceasefire with fucking Germany there for a few months or whatever, weeks, whatever the fuck it would have took.
Europe would have just been our farm.
Right. It wouldn't have been our farm. We could have got rid of Russia. I think Russia, to me, I think Russia long term from this, I think they're going to suffer. I think they're going to suffer because it's going to hurt them financially, like big time. Like they just started getting back from the Cold War. Like the Cold War and all that shit just broke them, man. They were broke. And then they started getting back and building their fucking financial stability up, and now they're just broke again. Now they're going to be broke again. Because they're getting all their assets frozen. Everyone's getting their assets frozen. And once they switch off that, what is this called? The one financials, what do they call it? Switch or whatever the fuck it is?
Crash?
No, that one fucking banking finance that has like fucking 12,000 fucking banks. The one that they said... No, the one banking system that they said that they thought that when Biden put out the sanctions, they thought that he was going to do, but he didn't do. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. But it's a banking system of like 12,000 banks. It would like basically crushed him financially.
So China also, China actually threw Russia a little fucking curveball. Does everyone just assume that China was just going to fucking support Russia no matter what? Well, they fucked him over a little bit They stopped giving them money, except for like rich people that have nothing to do with anything, basically. But China stopped giving the motherfuckers economic support too. So that's literally pretty much the entire fucking world just said, fuck off, Russia. So like Russia, the Ukraine also, they have a lot of resources too. For how small their country is, I mean, it's not small, it's still pretty fucking big. But for the size of it, well, it'll stretch over probably about, I'd say maybe like a quarter of the U.S. Maybe not that. Maybe a little less than a quarter. Probably about to Chicago, some of the Northeast, maybe Tennessee and up. They have a lot of fucking natural resources and shit like that. They have a little bit of oil too. So I'm surprised we're not fucking getting in there.
They got a barrel of oil. America's there.
We got a fucking goddamn. We got a dog. We got a fucking one of them droopy ear fucking dogs. We got a bloodhound. Except for it don't sniff blood. It sniffs fucking oil. That motherfucker wakes up in the morning like, oh, there's oil, boys. Get the troops ready. We're going in.
Here's the thing that I was when I was looking at this, when I was hearing those sanctions on Russia, and this is the one thing that disturbs me. Like, one of the main sanctions on Russia was sanctioning the Russian oligarchs or whatever. So the Russian elites, they're like the rich, the rich people of fucking Russia. Like, the fact that they would think that, like, that Putin would back down because those rich people were like, nah, they're hurting our fucking wallets. We're back down, pull back out of there.
Well, so
like that, no, but that that shit pisses me off though. Like, if you're dead set on something and like you think this is best for your country, but then you're gonna pull out just because some rich people say, like, that worries me. Like, our country, and our country's probably the same fucking thing. I don't know what would be our equivalent of oligarchs, be like Epstein's or whatever the fuck, just rich people. Like, people want to invade here and like tell us to drop down our arms, and they're like, they just sanction our fucking rich people that they can't make no money. But no Americans would ever fucking drop down their fucking arms. That'd be fucking hilarious, though.
Well, so oligarchs are basically, so anytime that there's a dictatorship, it's actually usually a fucking oligarchy. So they have a main figurehead, but there's motherfuckers behind the scenes that really actually have a lot more fucking influence than anyone thinks that they actually fucking do. Like, dictatorships, they're usually not an actual thing. There's always different motherfuckers back behind the fucking scenes that have a lot of power, influence, and fucking money. That's kind of how fucking dictatorships go. There's always motherfuckers behind the scenes.
Right. And I don't like that. That shit pisses me off.
I mean, it pisses me off that we have any kind of, like, we depend on Russia economically for anything. Like, why we shouldn't, like, why would we need to? I wouldn't want to have anything, I don't know.
What do we depend on them for financially? We don't depend on them for
oil.
Do we?
They're a huge fucking oil.
Russia.
Fucking, yeah, Russia's huge.
Ah. I didn't know that. I thought most of our oil came from, like, the Middle East. In Texas. The Middle East and Texas.
We actually get most of our oil from Russia.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Which I don't see why, though. We can whole Middle East forever. Why do we need their oil? We've stolen our own.
They got us by the balls.
I had a dream last night that Okinawa was getting bombed like a motherfucker. We were in a magazine fucking with some bombs and shit. We had peeled like all the thermal coating off the bomb for some reason. We were fucking around with it. And we just started getting fucking pelted. There's like smoke just pouring into the fucking magazine. We're sitting in here with a bunch of bombs and shit. I'm like, fuck! And I don't know. Then I woke up. I have super vivid dreams, and I don't know if it's like a healthy thing. Maybe there's like demons in my room fucking with my brain hole while I'm sleeping.
My brain hole.
There's some weird shit going on. I feel I could sleep for 20 minutes and have a fucking super vivid fucking dream. Like, it's not about REM sleep or anything. I just fucking, as soon as I fucking fall asleep, I start dreaming super vivid. I feel like that's not how it's supposed to be.
I can't remember my dreams anymore.
I fucking can. I have some fucking wild ones.
I used to. I can't remember. I wake up. I just wake up. Like, I don't remember anything about dreaming anymore. Maybe it's because I smoked so much weed. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably it. Yo, I had a weird one the other day. Where, like, right before my work alarm went off, I had some dream I was picking my nose. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I have no fucking idea. But in my dream, I had this booger on my fucking finger. And then I woke up, the alarm went off, and I'm, like, searching for the booger. Like, I'm awake then, and I'm searching for the booger, and I'm like, where the fuck is it?
He's like, God damn it, I'm hungry. Where's my breakfast?
No, but did you ever have a dream so real? Like, if it was so, that you felt it was real? Like, I was like, where the fuck is it? Like, I wasn't picking my nose. I was sleeping. But it just felt so real that I was. I was like, where's that booger at? But, yeah, what do you think? How about the memes? The memes have been great.
I thought there would be more, to be honest.
Really? Like, I've got a lot of them. There's a lot I haven't shared because I don't want to just go overboard with this shit.
Did you see right when the fucking invasion started, the Ukraine fucking shared a fucking meme? Like the literal official Ukraine Twitter page shared a fucking meme
of Hitler.
Yeah, of Hitler like giving Putin a pat on the head. That shit was funny. It's funny as fuck. Like, could you imagine like ISIS making a Twitter account? We go to fucking war with them, and they're like fucking tweeting at us like you got little dicks or something. Like, could you imagine? And then if we had Trump in office, he'd be tweeting back at him. We don't got the small dicks. You got small dicks. That should be great.
What
the
a fun.
dicks are huge.
It's so funny though, because like people post memes about anything. Like I seen this one that was like the Earth could be coming to an end by an asteroid, and it showed a fucking picture of the Michael Jordan crying face on Earth, and people making memes.
Bro, I one of these people I follow on Twitter was like fucking pissed off. She's like, 3 of my brothers fought in the war. One of them fucking died in the war. You guys think war is so fucking funny. You're putting all these fucking memes out there. This shit isn't funny at all. And I tweeted back at her. I was like, most of those memes are made by fucking people that are in the military, right? Like we think this shit is fucking hilarious. And she was pissed, dude. She was fucking pissed. Oh, it's not fucking funny. One of my brothers died. And I was like, yeah, that sucks. But, like, that fucking kind of happens. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, well, that's not what he signed up for. What did he sign up for? What did they tell him he was going to just fucking go to a bunch of strip clubs, get his dick sucked all the time? Like, that's what they fucking put above the dotted line? Like, that's all you got to do. Just get your dick sucked a bunch of times.
You may go to war you may, but most of the time, you're going to go to strip clubs and get your dick sucked.
If you're going to go to the strip club, you may or may not get your dick sucked.
But no, I know what you're saying that was, because you know what, I've been posting a lot of them memes, and I've been hearing people, like, comment too soon. Like, no,
yeah.
For Big Grizzly, it's not too soon. I don't give a shit. I'm going to post whatever the fuck I think's funny, and that's it. If it's funny to me, I'm going to post it. You could choose to follow me or not. I don't give a fuck. Either way, I don't give a fuck. I
agree. Honestly, like, I think the memes are fucking hilarious, and I'm still super against Russia fucking invading Ukraine. You know what
Right?
I mean?
Yeah. We're
You can
against
think
it.
shit's funny. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a fucking sense of humor, even
Right,
if
the
it's a
memes are funny.
shitty situation. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No reason we can't laugh about it.
yeah.
Make memes
Honestly,
about it.
though, if they're, we're going into a dangerous subject here. If there was concentration camps today, right now, do you think there would be memes about Jewish people?
100%.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, yeah.
100%. I also agree. Like, there would be really fucked up memes, dude. There would be really bad ones. That shit would be horrible.
One
God.
of my favorite memes of all time, like it's on the Mount Rushmore of fucking memes, is it shows. I'm gonna say it because I don't give a fuck. It shows a bunch of like Jewish people behind a fence in a concentration camp, and it was a filter that was put over it that was like an orange filter, and it says "Orange Jews, 100% concentrated." It's one of my
Right.
it's one of my favorite memes of all time. It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious, and it's just I don't care. Like it's fucking hilarious. It is fucking over the line. Like it just did a fucking pole vault over the fucking line. But I don't care. It's fucking funny as shit.
Hey, also, I thought it was pretty fucking.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna put it in the group chat. I keep that on my fucking thing. I keep it on there. I'm gonna.
He
put
saves it in his phone like I saved my fucking really good dick pics. He's like, this one, I'm gonna cherish this one.
I mean, Shane, I know you've seen me share that before.
Oh yeah.
Orange
Oh, yeah,
juice,
we'll go for that
100% concentrated.
Hey, I got 12 days left on my 30-day Facebook ban, gentlemen. I'm gonna
No,
be back
oh.
soon.
That meme right there has caught me 2 bans. I've caught 2 bans from that because the original time I shared it, I caught a ban, and then I reshared it when it came up in my memories, and then of course I got another ban.
Fucking let me just say this. The Ukraine's fucking president has the biggest set of fucking nuts. Holy fuck, dude. They're like, hey, sir, we need you to evacuate. He's like, give me a gun. Let's go. We're going. And he just fucking trots up to the foxhole, dude. Imagine, like, you're getting fucking, there's a huge army coming after you. You're like, we might be fucked here. We might be really fucked. We're all gonna die. And the fucking president comes up behind you. He's like, what's up, boys? What's going on? Hey, don't worry. I got your 6. Bro, I would run straight at a tank. I would run straight at a fucking tank. I would fucking put my head down and fucking dive into the fucking front of that tank. Guaranteed, 100%. I would run into enemy fire. If the president trotted up behind me and was like, hey, boys, don't worry. I'm here. You know what I mean? I would 100% run into enemy fire.
Yeah, listen though, I agree with you. Like, I served, Shane served, we all served here. Your fucking president comes up behind you, you're gonna get fired up by that for sure.
Oh yeah,
for sure. You're gonna get fired up by it's like he comes in there, he's like, fucking keep giving it to him, boys. Like,
yeah.
you're just gonna
So
keep
you would
firing.
get fired up. You would get fired up when like the full bird would come out.
Oh,
And,
the
Yeah.
bullbird would come out.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine this fucking? Could you imagine if it's a president? Shit.
Shane W coming out in this fucking Kevlar vest and shit. We're like, let's give it to him, boys. Let's fucking go.
Well, because W went over to Iraq or Afghanistan, one of the two. I remember seeing the fucking like pictures of him and shit over there. He was like all suited up. He wasn't like in the bunkers or anything, obviously. He was at like fucking base camps and shit. But I'm sure like there was some kind of mortar that came in or something. He's out of there immediately. You know what I mean?
Right,
But that
but-
Ukrainian president, that motherfucker's trotting up in a fucking live action.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. That dude, big set of balls. I love it. Like, I love it. Like, I would follow a guy like that, like a leader like that. he's gonna jump. And that reminds me of, like, you watch that old shit with you watch old fucking English shit like with kings and shit like that. You know, the Last Kingdom or whatever. Their kings are marching in the fucking battle with their fucking soldiers. I like that. I wish that would happen now. Unfortunately, in America, it's just power hungry fucking cocks that, like, they ain't never gonna fucking go into battle with us.
Hey,
W might have. W maybe. All the presidents since I've been alive, W maybe. I think Obama might too.
Have you ever seen The Last Ship?
Yeah, I watched the first season. I loved the first season, and the second season it was just weird and lame.
I liked the first season.
So like, The Last Ship is like totally not realistic at all, because like the captain and the fucking XO and shit, they got like M4s and they're like trotting on the fucking land. They're like, let's go shoot these fucking guys. That would never happen. Not one time ever in the history of ever.
I think me and Shane actually made fun of that whenever we first watched that shit, right, Shane?
I'm sure we did.
I think we did, because it was like the admiral or the captain of the ship was like going down there with M4. He was all strapped up like he was a Navy SEAL. It was like, and me and Shane weren't in the Navy, but we were familiar with the military. Ain't no captain that just going down there and fucking mixing it up like that. He was like, no, I'm going.
Yeah. They're like, Captain, sir, you need to stay with the ship. He's like, nah, we're going to go kill these guys.
I'm strapping up.
No, yeah. On Minesweepers, we have a pretty tight-knit crew and stuff. I was always decently tight with all the officers and shit. And one of the fucking officers, his name was I'm not going to say his name. But fucking, he said at OCS or wherever the fuck he went, the academy or whatever, they would tell them, don't fraternize with don't fuck the help. Whenever they're telling them, like, not to fraternize with people, they would tell them, don't fuck the help. Like we're slaves, if you don't get the reference.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, well. You missed the whole thing. You missed it. You missed it all.
I was chugging a beer and throwing it in there. I'm a little fucking I'm a little drunk, boys. I ain't gonna lie to you. I drank 2 pitchers at the fucking golf range.
Bro, how about Ukraine just handing out rifles with 500 rounds of ammo to anybody that shows up? They're damn lucky. Them Russian motherfuckers are damn lucky there's no flights going over there right now. Give me an AK, baby. I'm going in.
Americans be flying over there just to get an AK.
Yeah. We don't need to fucking move troops into there. Just offer a couple of free fucking flights to the C-130. We'll fucking stock them Ukraine troops fucking full, baby. You just
I still regret not sending one home when I was in Iraq, because they was everywhere. But there was people that would send them home like a piece at a time. But I was like, I ain't trying to go to fucking Leavenworth to get this fucking AK home.
Yeah, not worth it.
Hey, speaking of sending shit home, Grizz, I'm fucking I might send you a case of Chew Highs, buddy. I've heard you can do it. I've heard it's possible to do it. You just have to put on the custom slip that it's like a case of fucking coffee drinks. So I'm gonna give it a go.
I will 100%, and we'll do a trade deal. Tell me what you want me to send you.
Well, most of the shit from the fucking U.S. that isn't like food is fucking, it's already here.
But is your shit like different? Like I remember when we had shit from the U.S. you would get when I was deployed, and it wasn't the same. Like Copenhagen wasn't the same.
No, it's all the same.
It was in the plastic cans instead of the actual tin cans.
No, it's all the fucking same. Even when I was in Bahrain, it was all the fucking same. The only shit that's different is the actual, like, Haji shit, or, like, the actual Japanese shit. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, like, Coca-Cola. When we was in Bahrain, it was, like, the fucking Haji Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? With, like, the Arabic writing and shit like that. It tastes different. Yeah. Like,
the cigarettes was different, too. Like, Marlboros over there were different Marlboros than what you would get here.
And then like, yeah. So the Marlboros are like different here too. Shit like that. They don't have like American cigarettes here, except at the fucking exchange. But fucking, I'll tell you what. If Russia goes after Poland next, I'm going AWOL. I'm going to fight. Especially if they're giving out guns, I'm there, 100%. I'm fighting those Ruski cocksuckers. They said that they fucking made pierogies. No, they fucking didn't. It's Polish. Fuck you, Russia. Pierogies never fucking came from you. You fucking pussy lying fox.
Well, Poland's in NATO, right?
Yeah.
Russia
we
was
have,
in the
we have an
NATO too,
anti-missile
originally.
base there too.
So you won't have to go to it. The only reason we're not defending Ukraine is because they're not in NATO.
Yeah.
If they
Another
invaded
thing,
Poland.
though,
What's
But
his
another
end game,
thing-
though? Here's my question, though. What's his end game? So he wants to get Ukraine, right?
yeah.
What's his end game? Is it like a Hitler end game? Like he wants to control all of Europe? Or what's his end game?
No, so what I
don't think
think
anybody
that it
knows.
is fucking he wants expansion plus he wants the resources of Ukraine as well. They have a lot of fucking resources there. It's pretty big.
They have some
Um,
nuclear resources, definitely.
Well,
The
I mean,
Chernobyl there.
Russia already has all the nukes that they fucking need, to be honest. They don't need Ukraine's.
So what resources are they looking for, though?
Their natural resources are fucking retarded. They have a lot of fucking natural resources.
They're like in the top 10 for like a whole bunch of things as far as like natural resources.
Yeah. Fucking thought I had to fart. I did. I almost pooped my pants.
I was well.
But here's my thing though, is if we're gonna let this slide, are we also gonna let it slide when China invades Taiwan? Because they're ramping up and they look like they're about to fucking do it.
That's what you should be concerned about there, Daniel, because that wouldn't you get activated then to go?
Well, I'm already activated.
Well, I mean, but on like on a ship.
So what I no. So what I work with now is what I would just probably be working like 24-hour fucking days. So what we do, we have all the fucking ordnance, all the bombs, missiles, explosives for all of like the fucking the Pacific Theater here. And so what we do is when ships come in and they need replenished with ammo, whatever the fuck, we take it over there. We take bombs and missiles and shit to the fucking torpedoes. We take them to the flight line, put them on the planes. The planes go, they fuck with shit. So if war broke out with China, we'd probably be working like 24-hour fucking days, taking these missiles and shit onto the fucking planes, shit like that. But also, we might be the first to get bombed too. Like, all it would take is a couple bombs, take out the flight line here, and I mean, China doesn't really have to worry about a fucking shit ton of stuff. We would need carriers at that point. But my thing is, though, Taiwan is so strategically important that everybody's been holding China off from invading them. And that's the whole reason that the U.S. is still in Japan now. It's not because fucking we needed it. Japan needs us to be here. Because they're not, I don't think Japan's allowed to have a fucking standing army the same way Germany isn't. I believe they're only allowed to have like that self-defense force kind of bullshit or whatever. So if we left, China would immediately fuck Japan right in the mouth with their fucking penises. Because they've wanted Japan forever. And then also Taiwan is just so strategically important, but Taiwan's not in NATO. So if we're not going to fucking intervene in Russia invading
I thought
Ukraine,
Taiwan was a part of NATO.
huh?
I thought Taiwan was a part of NATO.
I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure they're not.
Oh no, look it up. I think they are. That's the different story there.
No, they're not. Taiwan is neither recognized as a nation by the U.S. nor is it a member of NATO. God damn, that's fucked up.
They probably
Ask if they're a part of NATO and they're like, they're not even a fucking country, retard.
They playing a Little League World Series.
Yeah, they kick our ass in baseball.
Let me ask a question though here, and I don't know. So like I watch a lot of World War II stuff. I'm a World War II buff, right? So Hitler started his thing in Europe, right? Where he started to occupy countries.
Yeah.
Okay. And we was like, we're not in it. We're not trying to get in it. Do you think there could be another sneak attack by another? And it's funny that you say that, but China invading Taiwan, another fucking Asian country, sneak attacking America.
Wait, you're saying China would sneak attack Taiwan, or Taiwan would attack America? What's going on?
No. So you know how Russia's invading Ukraine, right?
Yeah.
Just like how Hitler invaded Poland and shit like that to start off his campaign. But then he had them other countries sneak attack fucking America. Like, Japan was in on... Hitler and fucking... Germany and Japan was in on fucking Pearl Harbor. That wasn't just Japan's decision. They were allies.
Yeah.
They were all in on that. So do you think there could be another sneak attack on America?
No.
By some other country?
No.
I mean, I would more so be worried about like Iran than like an Asian country with a sneak attack.
The only thing that I could see is sneak attack wise, or any kind of attack. You wouldn't ever have to worry about any attack reaching U.S. soil. It would be U.S. bases on different countries. I could see that getting attacked. Like us, they might fucking bomb the shit out of us here in Okinawa or something. Or like fucking Iran attacking fucking the U.S. bases in Bahrain. Shit like that. I could see that. But we just have so many different fucking fail-safe systems now to be able to pick shit up like that now, that nothing is crossing the fucking ocean like it fucking happened in World War II undetected. That won't ever happen. It won't. There's no way.
Yeah, like, no, I understand that. A whole fleet of a fucking country's whole naval fleet ain't gonna cross the ocean without it being undetected, but missiles or something like that.
Speaking of which, doesn't Russia only have one aircraft carrier anyway? They only have one.
They were building up their fleet, though. Their fleet, I don't know. So, some of their shit's old, some of their shit's fucking new. It's hard to fucking tell some of the times because the fucking dickheads, they're so fucking... Whew, God damn.
Wait, how the fuck does Russia only have one aircraft carrier?
Well, so the thing is, they're dumb as fuck. That's why.
One aircraft carrier.
I feel like they have to have more than one, though.
I'm pretty sure. Look it up. They only have one. But then again, I could have sworn Taiwan was part of NATO too. So I don't know. I did fight wars. I'm not an expert on
a country that size. I couldn't even imagine they had one aircraft carrier.
No, he's right. They only have one.
How do you start a war with one aircraft carrier?
It's easy. You don't use your Navy at all.
Right. They can fight their neighbors.
Well, another thing is they use subs a lot. But the thing is, aircraft carriers are huge for the fucking U.S. because that's how we fucking really fuck people with limited amount of casualties. Like in the Middle East, we fucking swoop a carrier in. There's always birds flying in and out, bombing the fuck out of people. They can't really fucking... I mean, all their shit, like Shane said, Russia fucking with the Ukraine. They're just coming from Russia. The birds are flying from there to there, coming back, landing. Carriers, I mean, it's like a big fucking cocksucker where all the fucking planes come from. You know what I mean? So, anytime... So, that's another reason. Russia... I don't think that Russia's nukes can even reach us. except for maybe Alaska, probably. But who the fuck would nuke Alaska?
No, they would just nuke all of our bases over there.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Aircraft carriers are important.
Yeah, that's
Really?
that's our entire fucking. That's our Navy's.
They're
most
really important.
resource.
Like,
Yeah.
I would think, and if you watch like World War II, I don't know, maybe it's different now, but in World War II documentaries, like hitting a fucking aircraft carrier and sinking it was way more important than fucking sinking a battleship or something like that. Battleships was like meaningless to them.
No, carriers are still that important, if not even more important.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's how you dominate any kind of battle. If you have air superiority, then you're pretty much running the
Right,
show.
and the world's fucking covered by like 75% of water.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can get them. You don't have to launch from an aircraft carrier. You can launch a ship from wherever. You know what I mean? You don't have to fucking launch it from. A plane from the United States. You got to fucking have a lot of fuel to go to Russia or whatever. You know. What I mean?
You would have to refuel mid-flight.
Yeah.
If Russia ever attacked us, it would be from Cuba.
No, we would fuck Cuba in the
This
mouth
story.
if they let that shit happen. We would fuck them straight.
Well, that's
from-
their only ally on this side of the map.
But the second that we saw Russia fucking moving into Cuba, we would immediately fuck Cuba. We would immediately fuck Cuba. We would fuck them so hard, their asshole would just split in half.
Agreed. Like, you could never fucking, like, invade America like that. That was...
Yeah.
Just even the thought of that was absurd. Like, I see them people in Ukraine hiding in subways and shit like that. In America, they'd be getting out their guns. Fuck yeah.
I mean, Ukraine, at least they're giving away guns there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
No, I give them props for that,
Take 'em
Shane,
here.
and I give them props for that. Yeah, do that. But I'm just saying, in America, you ain't gonna have to give away guns.
Yeah, that's true. You
They
don't
might.
really gotta give them
They
guns.
probably
We
would. They probably would, but you wouldn't have to. We'd just be defending our shit. You wouldn't have to tell us to do it. That'd be hilarious, though.
No. Hell no.
Some Russian invaders are coming up in the Havre de Grace in Maryland. Shane's gonna be like, "Whoa." What else you
Yeah,
boys got?
I don't see anybody ever trying to physically invade.
Nah, it would be impossible because of our, if they ever took away everyone's guns or something, then it might be. But
There's a better chance of them like turning us against each other and fighting ourselves.
right,
I mean-
you're right, Shane.
Shane.
Shane, you're right, and that's why they try to do it. That's why they try to do that fucking internet propaganda, and it can cause civil chaos.
Think of it like this: Great Britain couldn't even take 13 fucking colonies back when they had clear superiority. Now that we're a fucking world power and we still have all that terrain and we have even more weaponry now in our civilian hands,
We have more guns than people in our civilian.
yeah,
hands.
there's not a single chance. It would never, ever happen.
I think I'm probably one of the people who's responsible for that.
No, you're right though. Like, they would never fucking do that, but it's because we just have so many guns. Like, and Americans are gonna fight for their fucking freedom.
Yeah, we would organize somehow, like not like them little bullshit ass militias that they have now. Where I'm saying, like, if they actually needed to, like, we
Yeah.
could form our own thing. We could be like Big Grizzly and Shane at the helm.
We'd be the leaders of the Northeast Alliance.
Hey, I'll be your Navy. I'm just out there on a fucking bass boat and a trolling motor.
But the only way you
Here
could
comes Admiral Wozniak now.
really the only way you could attack America and invade it is by missiles, right?
Yeah. 100%.
We'd be like, remember Fallen Skies? We would be like handing out rank.
That'd be great. I'd love it. I'd welcome that kind of fucking atmosphere. Alright, anyone got anything else?
No, I'm about to watch some UFC maybe, I guess.
I'm watching, hey, has anyone seen that fucking new Netflix show, Vikings Valhalla?
No, I saw that it was on there. I didn't watch it, though.
I'm gonna check it out. Looks fucking good. It's about the same
I
night.
tried watching that show with Ruth from Ozarks in it. I cannot fucking stand the way she talks in it. Fucking Finding Anna or some shit like that. It's on Netflix.
Oh, that's not good?
I can't stand the way she fucking talks. She's got like this fucking accent. I was like, I can't even fucking listen to this. I can't. I watched a few episodes and I couldn't get into it. It's like the number one show on Netflix now.
Yeah. No, I know. It's on my list, so don't watch it.
I mean, you can try it. If you can get past her fucking weird-ass accent that she has in that show, it's, maybe you can get in. I don't know.
It's Ruth from Ozark?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about fuck. I don't know shit about fuck.
I don't know shit about fuck.
I don't know. I don't know if I can imagine her in any accent but that kind of accent.
Oh no! When you hear it, that's why it's so weird too. You're just like, come on, Ruth, we want to hear your fucking Alabama. Not you talking like some fucking weird German English accent, whatever the fuck her character is portrayed in that. I don't know. It's irritating.
Alright. Well, I got some other shit on my queue. I'll check out before that. Maybe I'll give it a shot. I don't know. Probably not. The new Ozark's coming out at the end of this month and the end of next month. The final episodes. I'm
rewatching the final season of Peaky Blinders now before that comes out. That's what I did with The Last Kingdom too. Like before the new seasons come out, I like to try to catch up on.
Yeah, I've been rewatching the whole fucking.
Wait, Woz, have you ever watched The Last Kingdom?
No.
Jesus.
You asked me that last week too.
Dude, like seriously. If Shane, if he watches this, he'll be talking about how big Utra's cock is.
Oh yeah, he got a cowboy hat for Daniel. They'll probably be walking around with like a fucking Uthred coat.
Utra's cock is like 18 inches long. He can fuck bitches from another fucking continent.
He doesn't even need a sword. He just uses cock.
You gotta watch Last Kingdom. All right,
I'll give it a shot after I rewatch Peaky Blinders. I'll give it a shot.
No, seriously.
No spoilers. But his dad's name's Uhtred, and he also has a son named Uhtred as well.
Yeah, so there's Uhtred, son of Uhtred, and Uhtred, son of Uhtred. Listen, Woz, I'm telling you. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Okay. Did you watch Vikings?
No.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck do you watch, dude? You just watch porn all day?
No, I watch It's Always Sunny. I watch all the Star Wars shit, Lord of the Rings. I watch pretty much everything except for the shit you just fucking named.
Jesus Christ. Do you like Vikings or like Game of Thrones type shows?
I just told you I've never seen them. What?
Have you ever even seen Spartacus?
Yeah, Spartacus is good.
Okay.
Spartacus is great. I'm just saying, just check it out, dude. I'm like,
I will.
Last Kingdom. I guarantee everyone I know that ever watched that got hooked right away. Hooked.
All right, I'll watch it.
Check out Last Kingdom. All right. Anyone got anything else?
Nope.
I'm not even sure how to end this.
Bottom right, that big red button that says end stream.
Oh, there we go. All right, boys.
All right, see you later, buddy.
See you later.
Later.